And now, may we call on Secretary Delphine N. Lorenzana, Secretary of the Department of National Defense, to introduce our distinguished guest of honor and speaker.
Mga kasama, ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Kindly sit down. Thank you. National Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzana, Senator Bongo, Sulu 2nd District Representative Muner Arbison, AFP Chief of Staff General Gert Gapay, and the Major Service Commanders, Sulu Governor Abu Sakar Tan, Abdul Sakur, Sulu Vice Governor Abu Sakor Tan II, West Wingcom Commander Lieutenant General Corleto Benluan, the officers and personnel of the 11th Infantry Division led by its Commander Major General William Gonzales. Mga kababayan, before I read the prepared speech, I'd just like to say something from my heart. One is that I'm disappointed that I could not go to the hospital. There are times with so many restrictions, I would not have wanted to visit the wounded soldiers. But just the same, please convey to them, kung narinig nila, my profound gratitude for their service to the country. To you, the men of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, I would like to tell you that I am here not really to protect wrongdoings. So I will not also do that, but you have my full support in everything that we do, which I think is the best for the country and for the rest of the Philippines. So we have a problem also here, and I'd like to make a special mention to Sakur na yung tulong mo sa gobyerno cannot be measured in terms of, except that we feel also that you are doing your best, and for that, you have my gratitude for helping the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Idol kita, Sakor. Basahin ko na lang itong kawawa naman yung gumawa nito. Baka na oh. We just celebrate the start of 2021 a few weeks ago. Yet the dangers we faced last year remain in the midst. We thus thank you, our brave soldiers, for your unrelenting service to the nation during these difficult times. Aside from itong trabaho natin, nandito yung pandemic. And yet, we are securing the measures of government, protect them. Itong mga sa checkpoint, matrabaho talaga yan. Alam ko na hirap ang pulis pati sundalo. And yet, andyan pa yung pandemic. Tapos, Secretary Galvez, so doing everything he can. Mabutit natapos naging prangkahan ko talaga sila. Ngayon sabi ko, pusta ko yung presidency ko nga. Walang graft yan. At si Secretary Galvez, kilala ko. Para sa akin, I was there in Marami when we were fighting the Islamists. And I saw in him Kaya nung pag-retire niya, kinuha ko. Tapos ngayon ito, binigay ko sa kanya lahat. Ikaw lang ang magturo nito. Now, let me be very clear. Doon sa mga local governments, wala akong objection kung magbili ang local government para iturok doon sa mga tao. Okay yan. Kasi walang inggitan to. Puro tayo gobyerno. Ang akin lang is that kung ano man ang i-vaccinate, just clear it with the FDA. Lahat naman dumadaan talaga dyan eh. So it's a mandatory requirement. Other than that, I have nothing to do. That's a requirement of law. Sunod lang tayo. Wala kaming Ngayon, yung akin, para sa hindi maservisan ng local government. So yung lahat, sabi ko una, yung mga mahirap. Yun talagang mga mahirap na isang tuka, isang kain. Unahin ko yun, pati yung uniform service. Kasi, kung paano kung magkasakit ito lahat, paano, how can we function a government with a sick soldier or policeman in your midst? So, ang sunod niyan is umauna kayo. And if the Secretary Galvez would sabihin ko sa kanya, kasali na yung pamilya ninyo. Magpunta yung mag-inject sa mga kampo, turukan, pati yung mga anak ninyo. So ito lahat libre ito. Libre. So that you're dependent, para hindi kayo mag-worry kung nandyan na ano kaya mangyari. This is a very vicious microbe. Tsaka kaming lahat na karamihan sa mga kaklase ko, sa kabats ko, classmate ko, 4 ang patay. Kasi matanda na. Kaya rin ako takot. Baka kasali na ako doon sa mag-expire sa aming class 72 sa College of Law. Namamatay, diretso. So, yan ang pasensya na kayo. I have to inject something. To this day, terrorism and insurgency continue to plague our land, disrupting public order in the middle of pandemic. They're taking advantage of the situation. Recently, many among your ranks offered their lives for our country. On behalf of a grateful nation, I convey my most profound sympathies to their grieving families, for they are the ones who made the ultimate sacrifice in the name of peace. For that, we will forever be grateful. Sabi ko na nga, wherever I go, police o military, do not ever worry na yung anak ninyo. Ako ganoon rin eh. Lumilipad ako, I go everywhere. Pumupunta rin ako ng kampo. I travel dyan sa untrodden, hindi ginagamit na daan, just to fulfill a duty as a president. to be with the people. Trabaho ko yan. At saka hindi naman ako babalik na. So, binigay ko na, I'm walking the extra mile to show to the people na ang gobyerno nandyan at hindi sila iwanan. The year ahead will bring our military many opportunities and challenges. Just remember that no matter how hard things may get, your government will always be there to support your family and the families by ensuring the well-being above else. Itong wilo na pati yung veterans, may 50 million each yan. Ginawa ko yan. Noon ewan ko, PGH, nibigyan ko 100 million a month yan. Yung 50 million sa bilo na pati 50 million sa veteran. Malaking bagay na yan. Pati yung dito sa dito yung hospitals, allied hospitals. Ninyo, binibigyan ko pati yung bilo na. Di maisa pa, but I'm just waiting. I will buy it. Alam mo, papunta ko doon. Magsalita ako. Wala sa tayo. Hindi naman tayo either way, it's a pretended, kung nagpipretend tayo mga elected officials o galing sa puso yung serbisyo mo, punta ako doon. Paglabas ko, mga bata, sabi, Mayor naman talaga ang tawag sa akin. Mayor. So lumapit ako. Sabi ko, sino ito? Kayo, sino sila? Tinanong ko yung mga matatanda. Anak ito ng mga sundalo. Diyan sa Sambuanga. Tapos yung isa, may gustong lumapit sa akin, karga-karga siya, Papa. Ang bata na may gulo tapos nagsisigawan. Tapos nakatingin sila sa akin, yung iba lumalapit. Siya naman, Papa. Kasi kinuha ko yung bata. Sabi ko, sige ako ang papa mo. Sabi ko, saan? Ngayon, saan ang papa mo? Sabi ko, saan ang papa nito? Sabi sa Manila, nag-training. Ang nanay, sabi nila nag-training rin. Sabi ko kay Delphine, yung mag-asawa, kung maaari, may isa talagang ma-assign dyan sa lugar. Even isa lang. Huwag na masyado yung sundalo. Pati yung babae, sundalo, sabi ko. At least sa mag-asawa, may isa talaga na malapit. Give them an assignment na malapit doon sa pamilya. Because the children would need the love and care of a mother. Kaya sabi ko, ilapit din yun sila. At least ang nanay makauwi doon sa bahay. Gabi-gabi. At least ang mga bata, may nakita. So sabi ko sa kanya, sige nak, bukas ipasyal kita. Punta kang Davao. Dalhin ko sana sa aeroplano, pero hindi man nakadamit ng husto. Kinabukasan, inilipad sa Davao. Then sabi ko, punta kayong Malacanang. I-blow out ko kayo doon. Just naano ako sa bata. Sige, sabi niya, isa naman, kapatid, sige, papa. Yung pwede ba na huwag ninyo munang pabuntisan yung mga asawa ninyo? Spacing mo lang. Pero at least ang sinabi ko, the solution there is, it would be the mother who should be assigned nearest para maka-uwi at makita ng mga bata ang nanay niya. Importante talaga yan. So, pumayag naman si DND. Sabi ko, Del, gusto ko yan ang mangyari. Today, I am deeply honored to join you on recognizing the extraordinary heroism of the officers and enlisted personnel of the Armed Forces of the Philippines who showed exemplary heroism in face of danger. Pala yung baril ninyo na nakuha, inyo na yan ha, hindi issue yan. That's yours. Glock yan, pati yung 45. Yung aking Glock. Maganda ang Glock kasi maintenance free. Tapon mo yan dyan ako yung may isa akong baril na sa kotse. Diyan lang sa ilalim ng rubber mat, ilalagay ko yung Glock. Wala akong problema. No rust, no nothing. Kukunti lang. At saka huwag mong yung ano lang yung kuha kayo ng dropper sa mata. Expaskiya na lang. Anything that has to do with suction. Ang ano niyan is wala kayong CNN dito sa internet. Wala, hindi maabot. O doon sa guns, on how to, marami dyan sa, ano kayo, doon naturuan kayo kung paano. Simple lang, small drops of oil. Huwag mong, or if you really want, kaya na yung 45, you have to oil it but wipe dry hanggang wala nang. Pero yung Glock na nabigay, maganda yan. Rekomendado ko yan. Ano nga pala yan? They will be conferred with the Order of Lapu-Lapu with the rank of Kamagi, which I hope will further inspire the rest of our men and women in the AFP to continue serving our country no matter the cost. Hindi ako sa Bisaya nagpapahiro. Nothing of the sort. I am just also a government worker like you. Lahat naman tayo. Let me take this opportunity to commend the brave men and women of the Joint Force Task Force Sulu and the 11th Infantry Division for their recent gains against the Abu Sayyaf group. Your determination has greatly reduced their strength in the past year. Same, outside of itong mga Abu Sayyaf, we have the communists, and we are giving them a bloody nose. So I hope na by pag-alis ko, at least malang na it can be reduced considerably itong kaputahan ng mga komunista. To our troops, I see this at a very opportune time, since we are about to mark the second year of the bombing of the Cathedral already of Carmel on January 27. Our presence here is an assurance that we will not just honor those who have perished in this tragedy. We will also do everything in our power to prevent similar acts of cowardice and violence so that our people will never experience them again. Our presence here is an assurance that we will not just honor those who have perished in this tragedy. We will also do everything within our power to prevent similar acts of violence in this country. our progress as a nation has been hindered by the insurgency and terrorism for several decades, dekada. This is the reason why I have nothing but high praises and respect for all of you who are taking the risk to deter those who disrupt the peace of our country. As we march onwards this new year, I am hopeful that we will continue to eliminate these terrorist groups in Sulu for good. With your support, I remain confident that we will prevail over the challenges that confront us. Be assured that the entire Filipino people is behind you as you secure genuine and lasting change for our motherland. Ako talaga, mahal ko ang bayan ko. Ganito lang ako, mahal ko talaga ang bayan ko. Kaya kung bayan ang pag-usapan, kapakanan ng bayan, and to everybody, to the communists, to the abosayap, di ako pwede dyan. I will not compromise. Kaya yan si Season, noon, sabi ko, mag-uwi ka. Ngayon, I'm not in the mood of welcoming him home. So, tapos na yung tatlo lang, ituloy na lang natin. Maraming salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat. Para sa mga NPA, talagang galit ako dyan sa kanila. Galit na galit talaga ako. Marami yan silang pinatay. Ang half-brother ng tatay ko, kumain sila sa bahay, pagkatapos binaril pa sa bunganga yung... Kaya yan si Inday, kasi nung nagpunta kami doon sa bahay, she was about 14, 15, or 16. Basta hindi mo about 16. Nakita niya yung patay. Nakaganon, may mga pagkain. Ano, brutal masyado. Kakain ka tapos patayin mo. Kaya galit talaga ako sa mga putang inang yan. Yan si Inday. Kita mo si Inday. Ngayon, light kernel na ba si Inday, Bob? Full kernel na. Believe. Ako hindi mo lang ako binigyan na baski honorary corporal. Yun ang mas matindi yan. Maniwala kayo sa akin. Mas matindi yan. Butit na lang, sabi ko nga ayaw ko magtakbo yung anak ko kasi naaawa ako sa dadaanan niya. Yung atakihin, babuhin ka, ibang sektor, may mga sundalo. So, naawa ako sa kanya, sabi ko, wag. But anyway, I will serve you to the very end of my term. Kung paabutin, if I reach the finish line. Pero itong, nagpiplano akong dagdag. Mag-usap tayo dahil kasi yung sana bilhin natin sa yung bili pa ako ng project ako ng ilang itong sa yung marami pa ba yung Huey na yan? Naiwan. Palitan ko na sana. Wala na, maano na talaga yan, luma na. Baski na sabihin mo, maintenance, The theory kasi, if you're a pilot, so I used to fly once. Nung bata ako, lumilipad ako. The theory is an airplane can fly forever. But, theory lang yan, with good maintenance, kung maintain mo yung makina. Pero baski yung mga piloto dito, yung every time ilang i-pressurize na yung eroplano nagaburot yan, nag-expand yan ng kunti. Tapos ganun, every time mag-take off of pressure, tapos i-decompression. Isang minsan sumasabog. Minsan talaga yung tignan ko kung makabili ako ng ilan para pangpalit dyan sa UV na yan. Kabili siguro ako ng mga 6-7, okay na yung pampalit sa yung heavy cargo. Meron kasi doon deal. Hindi lang natuloy. Tatanungin ko hindi naman ako, well, anyway, that is my next project. Bibili ako ng mga helicopter para sa mga hospital. Sayang ang buhay. Tsaka pwede pa naman natin remedyohan sa Bisaya. Kung may remedyo dyan, if it can be remedied, we will. I am not making any hard promises. But you can rest assured, I will try my best to look for money para palitan ko yung mga luma na. Sumasakay rin ako niyan. So, noon, yung mayor ako, hindi man ako nakakasakay ng yung ginagamit ko ngayon. Ano pa yan? Vietnam vintage. But anyway, these are all things screwing my mind. Kasi yung recent crash, mamasaktan ka talaga. Kung wala kang connection sa gobyerno, okay lang. But kagaya ko, ako yung parang administrador ng bayan, tapos gano'n ang nangyari. Masakit para sa akin. You just don't know the pain that I suffer every time. Yung tanongin mo sa bubong, pagdating ko ng brief, gabi-gabi, yung journal, anong pangyari for the day. Ang una kong binibigay ni Bong Pronto, tingnan ko, ilang sundalo ang namatay ngayon. Then, wala na, sira na ang magkain ako, okay lang. Kung hindi pa ako nakakain, sira na. Wala na akong gana. Sabagay, hindi naman ako pumapayat, pero it louses up the day for me. So, rest assured, soldiers of the Republic, I really love you. And I love the way that you are serving the country. And in return, I also, minamahal ko kayo at maghanap ako ng paraan sa helicopter na yan. Maraming salamat po.